All right, hello everybody. We are starting off today on we're back on Microism Waddle, who people may or may not remember. Will definitely be forgiven for forgetting. Is our crafting character, our no help crafting character? Again, he's not a crafting character. Um, I want to differentiate. He's an adventurer that has to make all his own gear. He can't or use dropped gear, but he can't use player dropped gear, and he can't go buy player made. So, like if these rusty pants they were a drop off of a mob, these rings out of chests or whatever, those are all fine. But if a piece of gear dropped that was crafted by another player, I wouldn't be able to wear it. I can't run over here to this gear merchant and buy anything from them or anything like that. So he actually is an adventuring character, though. The idea is to see how difficult that is on a character that doesn't want to focus on craft. And we've done a decent bit of mining so far to get our plate chest made. We made our own plate helm. We were able to do those surprisingly quickly. We made our own belt, copper belt. And these are just iron. So real simple stuff, but at this level, good upgrades. And didn't take that much mining, so we kind of did a level of upgrades, and now we're going to go out and do like adventuring for a while. We're going to focus on is actually a bludgeon. We're going to focus on getting our bludgeon up and where we need to go to keep in that. Those base bludgeons at 80, that's not bad right now. Only about 900,000 XP in the pool, so still raising some of this other stuff. Ooh, Stunner at 6 with 800,000. What's this going to start costing? Let's see here. So take that from 60 to 80 with. Ooh, 60. Yeah, okay. So we're locking Stunner at 60. These will let go up to lock them. Break armor at 86. Funny good to lock that. I think we left these open actually though because we were earning a lot of XP. Close them down a little bit. Knockdown will let hit 80, I guess. Ooh, we can unlock Berserk. Definitely gonna want to do that. How's our tactics tree looking? Parry's not bad. Unlock offhand defense is good, mostly to get offhand power. Although low level offhand defense is actually really well. That stops being all that worthwhile. I never put a ton of XP into the high level. Start out, it's like, and there. Here, okay, we can do the elixir ones. Oh yeah, we're rolling along very well. Actually, the only hiccup we've had so far is because I've been away for so long and haven't been doing this character. We wanted to wait till double XP ended to get back on this character, so we weren't feeling like we were cheating. The house he had actually fell, so he owes 15,000 in back taxes, which isn't bad. For some reason, I was thinking it'd be 30. That would be for a lot, but we're gonna have a little bit of inventory management trouble while we grind up the gold for that, but that's okay. Oh, we're not even overloaded in our bank. Yeah, we're doing good. The only thing that was on that lot so far was oops. Oh well. Hey, Gwendolyn, how you doing? I think go in here because that's gonna stack. That's actually a location. Stack all this stuff if you can. And so while I will be crafting my own stuff, by and large, I still need the gold from. I'm mostly going to be selling gear for gold rather than saving it salvage gear. Because again, this isn't a crafting character. Oh, I don't need this Helm of Love anymore. I'm just going to drop this off my main account and find somebody who or it. Coconuts. Well, actually, otherwise they're just going to get locked up on this account forever. Um, foods and stuff now. The reason I'm locking these back to inventory is I don't have a bag yet. I don't want to lose track of them. But I do not have like a daily carry bag. Gotta make one. Alright, into Deathless we'll go. We'll get full price for those things. And then we'll pop out in Deathless. So what we were actually gonna do is oh no, it wasn't. That's the quest. I was gonna say we were gonna move up through towards the Drakfald region so we can leave from Deathless. That's our quest character who's slowly gonna make his way to Malice. Who I almost played. I was kind of torn, but we've not played this character in a long time. And I felt like just doing a little. The hammer build seemed a little more appealing. And we gotta get some more hours on this guy. Actually, speaking of, what's his age? But it starts you off, so let's see. So it says a day and 4 hours and 30 minutes. It started me off at like 6 hours old when we first made the character for whatever reason. I'm not sure what that was about. Like, we did it in the starter zone at 6 hours or something like that. So I think we're at about 22 hours of playtime for him, which still seems a little bit high. But he was like 8 hours old. I'm gonna have to check. Next time I make a new character, I'm gonna have to do slash the age and see if it's still off that by the same. But either way, he's still not that still pretty young. Go ahead and go proper tab. Okay. Hey, Summary Mike, how you doing? Doing all right, all things considered. Thank you, thank you. Suet ore and stuff. I guess we'll keep that. Gemstones were selling me. I don't either. Yes, indeed. This is our. I have to be careful not to call him a crafting character. He's an adventuring character, but his rules are you can only use gear that drops off of mobs that wasn't player crafted, or gear you crafted yourself. So we've made 3 pieces for him so far: iron helm, iron chest, copper belt. But we can't buy gear that other players have crafted. We can't buy just NPC gear off the NPC weapons merchants like Pip over here. We can't, if we get dropped gear that was player crafted, we can't use that. So kind of restrict on that, because I want to see what it's like to do, an adventuring character that has to make all their own stuff specific. If you're a crafter, making all your stuff's no big deal, but if you want to focus on adventuring, I want to see kind of where you start running into limits on it. So, clean this out a bit. We're starting to get decent carry capacity. It's not trichnosis. This one. It was pointed out to me. This is an anagram of Coswald there. Incidentally. Yes, we want not adventure training, adventure. Except you're the general one. You're not the active. Mounted proficiency. I'll try to stop that at like level 40. I don't want to put much into that. We are using resources a bit. And then from here, I guess we go. I only have one zone scroll left. You know what? That's going to be another big thing. Is I'm going to have to make some scrolls. So we won't waste it. Actually, you know what we could do? We could do return to previous location here. And go for Marley and Owl's Head teleporter. Go, nice and convenient. Just step one down. Should check for that. I think the next one is our Doris. I don't think it's a place I want to go next. Yeah. So I probably the wood ones I probably should have for pulp. We'll see how much pulp we have. Because scrolls will be a decent way to get a little extra XP going. I think we're still going to be buying scrolls for a little bit. I think we're better off rather than focusing on doing all that. Because we went to level crafting first day. We went to level alchemy first day. I think we gotta wait till we have enough incidental stuff to level alchemy, like venom sacks and all this stuff, just nightshade and stuff. And then do our own scrolls. But it is one of the good ways because scrolls are so convenient. And they definitely pay for themselves. It is one of the good ways for somebody who's not a crafter but wants to craft stuff to get XP. I also could have just sold my stuff here if I was thinking about it. Oh. Of course I haven't. Theo up there is actually a better tag. Okay. 1,000 gold. Bring that up. Summon health, I don't need ability. Both. We'll leave that up actually now. Hint, I'll stop at 60 probably. Mind Wipe we're going to have to learn eventually. We don't need to worry about that for quite a while. Alright, let's pop out to the overworld and find something to snack on. What are we doing, Deep Raven? But I think the Earth is level 25 for now. This is still level 25. Good part. So 9.3 strength. It lasts 20 minutes. We're still a one deck build. The way we're set up. Oh, we have to go to Master Bludgeon Trainer too and get Zerk. We'll work our way over towards it. Hey! Oh, he has no idea who we are. North Raven. Oh, let's go straight to. Turner and Company! Hello, hello! Welcome all. Thank you very much, man, for the raid. Dork, how you doing, man? Not spamming this proper order. Okay, so break armor. We're not set up to charge knockdown real quick because we're still spamming it for levels. Hey, Merlin Fire, how you doing? Ammons Prankster, good to see y'all. So we're on. This is a character that's a new-ish legend character. A little level 62 already. And the idea is he can only use gear that he's crafted. So we're gonna be running through and treating him as an adventuring character. But along the way, we're gonna have to do what we can craft up. It actually makes this a good place because this will give us adventuring XP and crafting. Plus, it's one of my favorite zones to adventure in after all these. Although it is good while you're still in the lower level stuff to just skin everything. We make kind of a joke of it sometimes, but on a new character like in Soulsbridge Outskirts, the cluster of chickens that's there, there's a half dozen to a dozen chickens on the farm there. Going through there the few times you go through there if you're doing the quests, like every time I'll kill and skin all the chickens, just because it skins a lot faster at that level and it lets you put some levels in skinning and stuff. We're not doing bad. We're up to level 75, 70, and we have speed. With gathering on our speed and survey unlocked. So once survey gets to 40, we'll lock it and we'll unlock it. Alright, let's see how we do again. Just knockdown. Let's go back up. Fire dots can bed. Yeah, I don't have any potions at all. Dr. H, how you doing, man? Chill out for a moment and fire off this heal when it becomes available. Take our out of combat heal rate as well. Hey, Brutus, how you doing? Welcome, welcome. One thing we didn't do either is go to the Devotional Center in Arlia and re-up those buffs. Would be quite helpful here for again. When there was attack period start. Attack knockdown. Wolves helped me on a little bit here. There we go. And I should be spamming Crusher Armor on him first. There we go. Slightly better. Alright, let's get these guys up. So yeah, so for a character that's not even like 24 hours old and level 60 something, just having like the iron chest pieces, small upgrades like that are carrying us a long way, and it makes it encouraging for getting in a lot of adventuring time before we feel like we need crafting up, because as we do adventuring, we're gonna leveling up our skills, which are going to be doing most of what carries us power wise until we feel like we stalemated on the skills and we really need a gear upgrade again. Oh, my heavy armor tree's looking. Oh yeah, my heavy armor tree still has a lot of space to grow. We can actually now some of this is locked as well. We can reconfigure the combat bar a little bit and put it so like I could the way it's set up right now. I can't easily charge knockdown. Knockdown's one of the skills you would normally be charging quite a bit compared to spamming it. But I wanted to spam it for a while so I could level it. I think we're getting pretty good on that. Yeah, 74. We'll keep spamming it till it gets to like 8. But then we'll spam break armor and crushing blow, and when we need it weapon. But eventually, really, we could unlock Berserker. We're making our way slowly over to Exeter to get to the Master Bludgeon Trainer. We'll unlock Berserk, and then once we do that, it won't be that long until we have Ground Pound, and Ground Pound will replace probably break armor because we're gonna be pretty tanky already. So. Or, excuse me, break weapon in most decks. We're pretty tanky already. We could switch it out for this higher damage, especially against mobs. And the hammers we're using right now are still pretty simple. They're the sturdy war hammers +2 that you get off like low-level bandits and stuff. Killed a few of those guys, got some hammers, and we put it down with them. Working quite well. Our full break armor is minus 13.1 DR, so it's already pretty good. Alright, stuff's coming along a little bit. Pretty good respawning right here. Deck is messy. Well, we're pretty quickly going to be moving to two dynamic decks, get a little more power going that way as well. Another thing too is we have a pretty big upgrade we can make in terms of dropped hammers. Oh, Constantine belt. I can't use it though. By Cabezon. I mean, yeah, it'd be good. Extra focus. Nice. You could just a bear or two, try that, and then see if we can do just a bear or two, and then see about a Licher. Get Stone Arrow going pulls. Alright, well, it's more. Yes. Forward. Four. I find the Master Earth Trainer too. Man, we're going to do a tour of the Master Trainers already. That was no trouble. Heavy level, the lifter, the 50. Getting the other stuff first, or corpses in decay. Be around us again. Hey, it happened to my avatar. Hey, there you go. Maybe I was just buried. Still doing plenty okay on carry weight. Stuff gets heavy fast, especially the bear crab. Bear head, not bad. See if we can do something about a lick. Hey, Asmodi, how you doing? Blair, hello, hello. Good to see you as well. Yeah, doing all right. We're running around on our little 62, level 62 guy. I'll do. Sure. Yeah, we're going through and we're only gonna use gear that we made. So I don't want to make him as a crafting character, but I want to see how difficult it is for an adventuring character to have to be making all their own gear. You guys have a pretty good. I mean, hey, Victor. I mean, voice from the ether. Good to have you around. Semi around, working around. Getting more into our pool than we're able to spend as well, which I guess we're a little overzealous in what we turned off, but we unlocked so many things. They're going to pretty quickly get to the point. They are going to quite a bit of XP. Mounted proficiency, I really don't want to put a lot in. Is this, yeah. Oh, you only need level 10. I thought it was level 12. You know what? I'm just going to lock it at level 12 now. Good enough for me at this. More than I wanted. Lich Lord's a lot of damage, but he does not have the. I'm going to take him out as quickly as I can. Move on to the mage. Put me down. Oh, I gotta be careful. The mage is gonna teleport themselves to where I draw aggro from other stuff and chase them down. Yeah, it does. Like, just big, overly broad shoulders. Alright, that wasn't bad. I guess we'll let that go to 60 while we're still getting good XP coming in. Breaker and Crusher. Yeah, alright. So I'm not exactly going to try to hunt down the Aether Lich here, but do pretty good on the stuff here. Let's pop out. Right over here. Let's pop out and we'll go do another stop where once we can do it, and I don't think we're there yet, but once we can do it, we can get another dropped weapon upgrade. This will be pretty much our last one until we're crafting. Well, kind of, sort of. Hey, thanks for the follow, Brutus. Very much appreciated. Yeah, good old Hidden Vale. Good old overworld in general. I don't go there nearly enough. Speaking of, there we go. This dark orange gate. Actually, we're gonna rebuff them down anyway. Rather than try to pick these guys off one by one. Well, yeah, no. We're not gonna be able to get these guys one at one, so we'll come back up. It's easier to fight a little more fairly. And I think that's about our only chance of 1v1 against those guys, if that. But we'll see. I'm really interested in the man with the camera over here. Happen. Or some big break armor. Almost close for the fight. Go. That's like full break armor on it. Crushing blow at me and yeah. Oh, because it just dodges them all. Oh Lord, I have combat rolling still on from our RP character. Well, actually from our drunken mage RP, but that's not gonna end well. I've got confusion now. When they're knocked down like this, you get attacked from behind bonus the entire time. That would be our way in, but the chances of us getting one-shotted during this fight are super high, and the length of the fight is just without festering. So we're not here yet, but this is the last guy to kind of come up on for a better hammer upgrade that we can actually use. Because it's fair game, it's mob drop, it's not player crafted until we craft our own. Kind of keep that in the back of our head. Let's go over and fight the. We'll try to get one higher level skeleton. I saw a mage here too. I like. As long as I keep it knocked down, I'll be able to put the most damage into their lower armor. Oh no, there's an. Come down here. We're gonna join us. Body slam unlocked. Archers do take good damage, so I mean, if you keep them knocked down, especially, kind of okay. Man, they will do a lot of damage. Slightly higher stacks break armor. Man, he's gonna drag himself far enough to leap that. Staying on this side of him to prevent that. Our defense against him is shockingly good. His defense against us isn't bad either. I keep my defenses up, or he'll kill me down faster. Down. I usually am one, especially with a two-handed or a dual-wield build where I could have offhand attack. I tend to be more spammy in my attacking. Mobs like this, when their DR is so high, it does kind of pay more to attack stuff because otherwise, such a huge percentage of your hit is getting eaten up by their damage resist. Instead of being able to do 3 quick attacks at like 80% power, you do 3 quick attacks at like 20% power. So you're better off just doing 1 at 80 when you stack. That's odd. Caltrops made it almost seem to make him stop attacking. Dead. Go, all right. That was a fight. Uh, hey, great supply bundle, yay. Um, the truth is, obviously, it's gonna be much better to go kill like 5 or 10 of the lower level ones at the same time it took to kill him. But as an accomplishment, not bad. Come back up to the hidden cell. Hey, we got a level for it as well. All right, that makes it all worthwhile. 63. All right, now I'll take the galleon from Kingsport. I do believe we can go directly to Exeter with it. So Aerie is the closest. Actually, it's up forward and then go down. Oh, you know what? Yonaford will stop in at the Master Earth Trainer. Work better anyway. All right, let's see if I remember even slightly how to get here. It should be under this waterfall. I remember to use my horse. I literally just changed. Well, I didn't change horses. I literally mounted my horse midstream, but oh well. We got through it. It was but a trickle. There's the other waterfall? Guess it must. One way to level 6 ball. That one. There we go. Oh, we don't need them at all. We can take air warding. Spec. Did we decide on specs? Did we decide on Earth tactics? I think we decided something else might be a little more fun, but I don't even remember now. Earth makes sense. In which case, maybe that's why this was going up so much. Yeah, we'll take this to 80 and we'll do Earth. Taming air spec. Well, so as we probably will move to a two-handed rather than dual wield in the long run, but we'll see. We were taught that's something we did talk about. We decided dual wield is probably more fun, even if it's slightly less efficient. But we'll see where we end up. You know, we might move to two-hand. It does work. You get more damage out of it. Yeah, but with the strength bonus on hammers, if you are earth spec and you're super high strength, then I tend to prefer two-handed. It tends to do better output than dual. And you have plenty of lifts to keep it satisfied. But it depends what you're trying to do. And again, you can run air spec with it. You can run, you can run air bard and make it super effective. And since we are in heavy armor, the earth spec is a little bit redundant in terms of it's going to leave us wanting crit chance. We don't have ways to make up crit chance, so we're either going to have to run heavy that we just try to get a bunch of dex on, and maybe do dex rings instead of strength rings, stuff like that, to make up for that lack of dex, or we can mix in a piece or two of supple leather, but it hurts to break crit, or to break the set bonus. And I don't want to. This is a heavy armor character, so I don't want to go. What you call it again? I don't want to go do the full leather build. But yeah, no, air specs with taming is interesting. I think it's more interesting than ever with the rebalance stuff that pushed pet strength higher. It means that there's the diminishing returns on pet strength are a lot stronger, a lot harder, and you get crits are even more devastating to get them. So I think even if you aren't spec'd in air spec, if you are getting a buff solely to buff your pet with, I would want to test it. But my assumption is Air's Embrace is better than Strength of Earth for most pets now, depending how you're kind of loaded out and what pet you're using. But I think in general now, you're going to want to start stacking more decks than before because their strength is just already so high now. But we'll see. I'm not in a build to be testing it in a lot of detail right now. They might change some other stuff too. So now we are going to Exeter, so we have to go all the way. Cross on there, don't I? bypass the siege. Actually, it'd be interesting to see how we do on a siege. I'll get that right now. Get blacksmith shop somewhere here. Hey, there it is. All right, the thing is, where do we put this now? Level all that stuff. You know what? We'll put it in instead of Strength of Earth, and we'll start because we're gonna need it anyway. We'll start kicking off a. Long. There we go. Long-term buffs. Strength of Earth. This we're pretty much done with. Oh, we do have body slam, it's just not on our bar. We're leveling knockdown. We figured why, if leveling them both at the same time, you might as well at least do one at a time and get some stun before you stack a ton of CC on them. But also, oh, you know what? Also, I think we were using the logic that we were currently training our durability preservation, and we might as well get that up before we start body slamming stuff, because we're not going to keep it stunned long enough that it's not going to be hits in on us, and then when it gets those hits in, they'll do a bunch of extra damage here. Holding off for a little bit. How long does it last at level 1? Minute? Oh, that's right. It's 2 minutes fully stacked, but the duration doesn't ever increase, does it? Maybe it does with stack. Yeah, so duration doesn't increase with level, but increased bludgeon damage at the cost of avoidance. Bludgeon specialization increases the duration and increases the damage penalty. So, our DA is nuked, by the way. Well, you'll see it. We'll keep using Glancing Blow to level it, because we want our Glancing Blow higher than this. But we're going to be fighting at an effective damage avoidance row, even with Glancing Blow. Although, when Glancing Blow levels a little bit, we'll have 10 damage avoidance for 2 seconds when we first apply it, and then that'll go away and we'll be back at 0. But it's odd. Normally, you wouldn't run Glancing Blow and Berserk at the like this together. You can run them together in high-end builds and still be super effective, and glad you have it. Right now, this wouldn't make sense other than for leveling skills. Yes, hello. Bard skills. Speaking of good skills, still level. How have you been liking it? First of all, what'd you grab? Just like the basic, healing, and have you? So healing's obviously amazing. Have you started going down the center line here for Anthem of Alacrity and Savage Sonata? Those are insanely powerful. And then also you can just throw on Atonal and stuff. What are you doing with it, and how are you liking it? It's a better way to put that would be, I'm always interested if people use it more for a defensive thing, an offensive thing or a self buff type thing, because it could be all three. Mending, atonal, anthem, and rhythmic readiness. Nice, nice. Yeah, rhythmic readiness essential. Musical fortitude also ends up being worth a lot. Wyvern egg salad. I don't know if you've seen that food. It's a very powerful food. It's basically 50 levels of musical fortitude in a 2-slot food. So I consider it fairly powerful. I want to check that out if you haven't. Gosh, we're still kind of trying to find where we fit in. What, do we have a port to the Rise yet? Have we gone there? Never have. Right on that. Hey. Yeah, for sure, right? He's doing all right. He's we just hit level 63 on him. And they're not chain swords, but we do have some hammers to just kind of thunk stuff, you know. We're a little more simple-minded than someone like a Deus. You know, none of this complex mechanical workings. Just go smash stuff. No, by the rust on them too. We don't oil them. I know you gotta keep yours oiled, or the chains fly off. But so Crag Foothill shouldn't be too big in it. There you go. You know what'd be fun? I should be, even though I lost the lot, I should still be bound on my recall scroll. Will recall, and Arlia has some links to attractions far and wide. So we'll do our proper town buffs, get some earth attunement for the extra strength it'll give us. Might give us I don't know, might give us the full extra strength. I'll get the life buff for healing. Probably makes sense. We get one for resistance, but we won't. Get the life buff for healing. Is this the? Oh man. Scooms the other day was like, "Hey, where's a place I can place a house?" And I was like, "Oh, this is probably the most convenient one. It's pretty close to the crafting pavilion. It's open. I got all the vendors right there. It's mine that sell. That I had for this character. I moved him in. Oh, now I'm bound to Scoom's lot. All right, let's go ahead and signpost over the promotionals. Yeah, I guess I'll just go straight life attunement and get the healing from that. The other thing would be take like fire for fire resistance or death for death resistance, both of which could be handy. Even the Searing Ray is nasty. Both of which could be handy, but we'll keep it simple. Hey guys, we were at 9.8, I think, on our Earth buff for let's see where strength puts it. Good cookies mean good fishes. Indeed, indeed. Yeah, he tells us for anyone that missed it, by the way, in his stream or in Universe Chat, tomorrow at 7 Central, 7 p.m. Central, he's going to hand out the trophies and stuff in Crossroads Alleys. So anyone that's around to go there in game, go check it out. So we are at 10.4 now. I don't know how much that's from the level and how much that is. Yeah. What is our overall Earth attunement? I'll give 32. That includes the 15 from the shrine. All right. Well, we're getting there. I'll take. We've been okay on. Actually, we've been doing shockingly well on focus. I'm really impressed with as spammy as we've been on locked glyphs. We've not had any focus trouble. So I'm gonna take strength, and I'm gonna take combat health. It's combat and regular. So those are what we're gonna go for on the devotion. Did I? Oh, I did. Oh, that's right. Okay. Oh yeah. And then what we're going to do is head over to Bab. Yes, back where we came from. Which is the other pavilion. And then right by it here, though it's not here anymore because it got reorganized. Here now. I don't know where the compendium teleporter is now. Necromancer. Oh, what eye is not. All right, Durs. Good to see you, man. Hope you're well. Rachel. I think probably already off for the day. Check the guild Discord for the dungeon guide. Rather the Arlia Town Discord. For the dungeon guide. Yeah, is it now? Let's go check. I almost went to shops before I came to Necromancer. I know the fall one is. Hey, Too Seldom, how you doing? I have one too somewhere. It was good. I haven't updated the page for it yet. The winner of the prizes were sent out though. We actually didn't get to draw it until release day, but prizes have been sent out for it and everything. Participation was good. Items were good. I need to pick up the pace a little bit this month, but we were able to get. I can actually check for you. $12,804 items sold into the loot table for it. Thanks to the kind selling of some cotton from various folks. Not enough cotton to make stuff, but we got a nice big pile of it. Hey, Mr. Kush, how you doing? It depends. Sometimes I do. A lot of times I'll just salvage it. Um, it has to have sufficient durability to go back into the loot table. And I wasn't 100% sure whether it did. So, like the Luminous Atavist robes, I didn't resell any of those that had low durability. I salvaged them all, just so I'd get the pattern because I figured they might get destroyed anyway if I tried to sell them with that low durability. So it depends. I don't get most of it back. I mean, like, I'll get a few hundred items back out of it. So most of it stays out there. People sell it or trash it. All right. Well, maybe it's not currently placed. Or maybe we didn't look thoroughly enough around the devotional. At this point, we might as well hit the overworld. We can move towards Bramble or something. Oh, this show. Good lord, it is still here. The other Shrine Guard's still here. How did I not see this? Was it not loaded in, or am I just an idiot? Well, I mean, probably both. But certainly the latter. Okay, there it is. First place we checked. We just didn't check well enough. We only checked the other side of the pavilion. I don't know. Oh boy. I've been away. It takes some getting back into. There's my excuse. All right. Speaking of being away, I'm gonna get up and grab another glass of water, and I will be back. And yeah, we'll go through here and see. Let's do this. So there are 20 waves in the Compendium of Pain and Suffering. Everybody, go ahead and guess what wave I will die on first. And I might try it a couple times. I might eventually beat it, but the first wave that kills me, whoever's closest, I will send some streamer bundles out. So go ahead and get your guesses in. 20 waves total. I guess you could guess 20, or you could guess 21 if you think I'll beat it. But I think guesses like 11, 7, those seem reasonable. So pick a number, and I'll be back in a minute. All right, we are back. And I suppose we'll do this proper because we've never done this on this character. So we'll talk to the narrator and everything they have to say. Guesses so far 11, 7, 8, 15, 9, and 17. So guessing which is going to be the first wave to kill me. If anyone else wants to get a guess in, I'll do the dividing line after we talk to the narrator here. Welcome, Trichoism Wattle. I am the narrator. Do you have a question? Who are you? The narrator? Hey, he is the narrator, says the narrator. What's your name? The narrator. Alright, well, this has been productive. Sorry. Job. I provide context to the stories that transpire herein. Oh, you need any help with that? You have a question? I do have a question. What is this place, first of all? You may challenge yourself through pain and suffering. Only the most tenacious will succeed all tests. Those that enter these chambers will endure pain beyond imagination. Pain and suffering. Perhaps we will. That's an ominous answer. There we go. That's an odd hook up there. I don't know what's going on there. Only the most worthy adventurers can endure all the cruelty which this place inflicts. Some consider it a great accomplishment to reach the final chapter. I shall make you an offer. Progress through the chambers, especially the reward chambers, and I shall give you a gift. It sounds horrible, but I'm actually going to accept it. No, that's enough information to go on. Very good. I shall keep an eye on your progress. Your first checkpoint is the crypt. I have been challenged to survive the crypt. Both dead and soon to be dead have been entombed in the walls. The chest near the center holds all the keepsakes which have no value beyond the grave. Cool. See what happens. We'll also get our dividing line going. Hey, Dr. H coming in with 4. Oh gosh, I guess I should hazard a guess myself. I'm gonna go with... I know what I want to go with. I'm gonna go with 7. I think that is the one that has the slimes and the alligators and all the skellies. I think that's the last one before the crypt section, which is where you get your first reward chest. That's the room I think I'm going to make it to. I don't know if that's actually the 7th wave. Oh, no, but I said wave, though, not room. Okay, so that would actually be, I think, waves. Let's see, wolves, bears, kobolds, 4, 5. First to that. Yeah, no, so it should be 7. I think it should be 7. Anyway, we'll see. I think it's a skelly wave, though, that's going to get. We'll see what happens. I've got to re-up in the funky manner. I still don't have a bag. I still don't have a bag from stuff. My daily carry stuff. We were debating over whether or not it was okay on this character to just grab a bag out of that free bags thing. I'm guessing tons of negative sense. Okay, here's the question. Sorry, Mike. Did you actually work out whether or not that was an even or odd number of negatives in there? So we need to put our 1 hour back on, which should be our Gar. That's 2, which is our Yomlet. We're just running as is, but we did find a help along the way that we could take. Really. We also find a second ring of life. Oh. All right. Ah, okay. Oh man, it's been a while since I've had to like multi-shot these guys. I'm gonna skin these normal. A lot of times I just run past them because they're only gonna give you like an animal hide. They're super low loot table. But